The B2Gold Rhino Gold Bar, a groundbreaking 1,000-ounce gold donation by B2Gold to rhino conservation and community development. Creative philanthropy for the future of the planet.
Hello, my name is Shayu Lenga, and I'm joined by the Managing Director and Country Manager of B2Gold Namibia, Mr. Mark Dawe, to tell us about the B2Gold Rhino Gold Bar initiative, a groundbreaking 1,000-ounce gold bar donation by B2Gold Namibia to rhino conservation and community development. Creative philanthropy for the future of the planet.
My name is Mark Dawe. I'm the Country Manager and Managing Director of B2Gold Namibia.
Mark, what is the difference that 1,000 ounces can make? Can you please explain to us the reason for this 1,000-ounce donation by B2Gold Namibia to rhino conservation?
Well, B2Gold throughout the world, and especially B2Gold Namibia here in Africa, has been very focused on giving back to the planet. We don't want to mine without being able to give back to communities, give back to education, social infrastructure, and of course conservation. And this is an initiative that combines everything, because without the rhino economy, especially up in the northwest, the people up there, the communities that live in the northwest, in the Kunene province, would not have a livelihood. And it's critical not only for the survival of the species, but also for the survival of the population there. As you know, we've just been through a very poor, very, very bad drought. And I think that the conservation initiatives there are pretty much the only source of income for the communities. So we saw this as a critical conservation initiative that we could really make a difference to the livelihoods of many, many people.
Mark, what is the difference that 1,000 ounces can make? Explain to us the reason for this 1,000-ounce donation by B2Gold Namibia to rhino conservation.
Well, 1,000 ounces of gold, which will be entirely a donation, probably one of the most impressive and generous donations ever in the history of conservation, will generate about 22 million Namibian dollars. And on top of the 22 million Namibian dollars, which represents the spot price of gold, we intend to impose a 15% conservation premium, which means it will be 15% above the price of gold. And that effectively works out to be around 25 million Namibian dollars, which is based on the spot price of gold at the time of sale. When an individual or a company wants to buy these rhino bars, the price will be changing according to the spot price of gold. As you know, gold is actually increasing in value at the moment because of turmoil in the world right now. And the plan is that we have two types of sponsorship towards the communities, many that support the rhinos. And I want to emphasize that this is not just about supporting rhinos. It's not about conservation. I think if it were just about conservation at this difficult economic time for Namibia, where people are starving, they're really struggling with the drought, the economy is down, many people are unemployed. And if we were to put the message out there that B2Gold was only interested in conservation, which we're not, by far the majority of our corporate social investment goes into communities, it goes into livelihoods, health, education, and the environment, then it would be rather distasteful. So we want to emphasize that we're supporting the communities themselves. The communities will be the beneficiaries through a couple of the NGOs that are so effective in rhino conservation in the area. But unless the communities receive benefit from this donation, rhino conservation is doomed and the species will become extinct. So the two different mechanisms whereby we will be able to support these communities is through the 15% conservation premium that I mentioned. That 15% conservation premium gets dispersed directly to the communities immediately. We might collate a lot of sales into one lump sum that we then transfer across to the communal conservancies via a couple of the NGOs such as IRDNC and SRT, Save the Rhino Trust. And the other income that comes from the sale of the rhino bars would go into investment fund. So we're seeing this as not just a once-off tranche of money that gets transferred through to the NGOs that support the communities. We're seeing this as a continuous flow of cash to support one of the most iconic species in the world that's on the brink of becoming extinct.
Namibia is well known for its conservation efforts throughout the world. This initiative is just another perfect way for us to take our stand against rhino poaching and wildlife threats throughout this world. Thank you very much.
For more information about the B2Gold Rhino Gold Bar, please email rhino@b2gold.com.